Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of American Truck Simulator. Today I'm going to be doing a fairly short trip from Albuquerque out to Roswell, towing some clothes from Walbert. And I'm currently on a secondary profile, and I will explain why I'm on a secondary profile here in just a minute. But today's video is going to be fairly short. It's not going to be long at all, and the reason why it is not going to be long is because I'm getting ready to graduate school here pretty soon. And I really don't have a lot of free time anymore since I'm kind of getting down to the crunch time, the very end. I don't really have much free time to game. I have to spend all of it studying and all that good stuff, so that's the most important part of all that. Anyway, the reason why I'm on a new profile is because I'm going to look into doing Truckers MP at some point and start streaming. In order to do that, I need a new profile. I don't want to mess up my main profile, and I also need to have my own truck because I learned the hard way you can't make any money doing quick jobs because of sync issues with the server. So that's why we're on a new profile doing a job, and it kind of works out really well because I don't have all the time in the world to record extremely long videos anymore. So until future notice, I'm going to be doing all my ATS stuff on this profile. Same with LSPDFR videos. They're going to be shorter, and any other video that I put out on the channel until I graduate, they're going to be shorter videos, and that's just because I don't have the time to dedicate to them that I did before. But anyway, yeah, we're doing a short trip. I believe this is the Kenworth W900. It's been a long time since I've driven this truck. It's a good truck. I like how it sounds. Honestly, one of the reasons why I think I didn't buy this truck or use this truck much in my main profile is because with the engine mod, there's a very high-pitched whistling sound that exists that you can hear when you're accelerating, and it just is really annoying. You can kind of hear a little bit of a whistling sound with this engine, but not much. So anyway, we're getting on the highway here. I'm going to go and signal to merge. We have a nice open stretch here we can merge onto the highway. I do not have my voice navigation enabled, so I'm going to have to actually probably have to get over again because I'm getting off on an exit up here. I have to pay more attention to road signs and my radar as well. My radar. My GPS map here. So we're getting on 40 East out towards Santa Rosa. It's a beautiful day. As of right now, I do not have any mods installed on this profile, and that is probably going to probably either going to stay the same or change. This profile is going to be for Truckers MP specifically, so I really don't want to go all out on the mods. I did throw the graphic overhaul mod on my main profile, and I absolutely love it. I'm going to hope there's no one here to... I'm not paying attention to when I need to get over and whatnot. I do need to get over here, though. Anyway, as I was saying, I did go ahead and throw the graphic overhaul mod on my main profile, and I love it. It changes the entire atmosphere of the game. Everything looks so good, especially the rain. I really wish that I'd actually put it in this game before I started this video, but it's too late to do that now. Just gonna go with it. I'll actually throw it in for the next one. I'm not gonna go all out on the mods, but I do want to have a couple mods in here to make my life easier. Got 213 miles to go. I did play around with some of the game settings. As you can see, it says our arrival time is 8:49 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I did throw the daylight time or time zones option in, or whatever you want to call it, so. Anyway, we have the... Let me turn this off real quick. Just realized we had that second mirror there. And just for this short drive, let me go ahead and also enable or change my my viewing arrangement here, I guess you could say. Let's see here. We want to have the steering wheel. Let's see here. We got H and B. We'll have it come out right there. That's pretty good, actually. I don't think I need to know what that gauge is. That's on the right side of the steering wheel. Let's see here. That looks good to me. We'll go with that. This is a temporary truck unless the settings are saved for all Kenworth 3900s. Speed limit is 75. I'm going to keep the cruise at 65 for now. Feels weird to be driving on a road that isn't discovered and have that little green part of it fill up over time. So yeah, hopefully we have a fairly uneventful trip out to Roswell. Looks like the right lane's gonna be going away here, so I'm not gonna be affected by it. But yeah, I'm getting ready to graduate. I graduate at the beginning of January, and then I'm actually going to be doing some more advanced training out in Orlando, it looks like at this point. So I'm very excited for that. I'll be probably around either November or December, I'll be taking a temporary hiatus from YouTube. I might try to pre-record a bunch of videos to be able to upload them on schedule for you guys, but I'm not sure if I'll be able to do that. So for the next few weeks, expect shorter videos from me because I'm not going to really have the time to do longer ones. Another thing I'm thinking about doing at some point is streaming. I have been conducting some tests with my main PC to see how the quality of the streams would be what I actually stream from the PC, and so far I'm getting pretty good performance and playback from streaming on my main rig, which is surprising because you'd think the streaming would be really heavy on your equipment, on your hardware. But I didn't notice any hitches or problems in my gameplay, and I had a friend watch the live stream to see what he thought about it, and he said it looked good. I had to play around with the bit rate a lot to get it to where I wanted it. That was the main issue that I had. But if I do stream, I will probably build a second rig to do all the encoding, because I want to have good quality streams. So I'm going to go ahead and bump my cruise control up to 70 here. And we are starting to get later on in the day. It's starting to get dark. I'm going to go and turn my headlights on. It's not too late. It's only 6:24 game time. Go ahead and get back over to the right lane here. And turn my blinker off if I can remember how to do that. Looks like we're going to be exiting here, actually, so... Listen to that freaking engine brake, holy cow. It's been a long time since I've used this vehicle. That sounds really good. Oh yeah, I like that. I gotta get myself one of these trucks, holy cow. It's been with 50, we can go ahead and kick it up a notch here. We've reduced speed ahead. We'll go ahead and use that engine brake because I love how it sounds. We'll switch hands if I can drive my truck here. Yeah, that engine brake sounds good. I still like how the Cummins engine brake sounds. Go ahead and make our turn here. And we are towing a double trailer unit. Go ahead and turn that off. Let's go ahead and get a thumbnail as soon as we can get on a straightaway. I forgot to do that at the beginning of the video. I usually get them while I'm driving, so. Looks like we are gonna have a straightaway coming up here in just a minute, so I'll snag it then. We'll have a brief one right about... Let me go ahead and hit my cruise control, drop my cruise down to 55. Which that should be 55 there. And we'll go ahead and grab our thumbnail right here. We'll make something out of that. It's not perfect, but it works. We can go ahead and turn our route advisor back on. We have 98 miles to go, an hour 40 minutes game time. Sun is starting to go down. I wonder if we'll have to hit the way station up here. I hope not, though. Way station 1/2 mile. Oh, we gotta hit the way station. Okay, well, this will be interesting. I've never used this way station before, as far as I know. How exactly do we access the way station? Do we just go straight? I guess we just go straight. Okay, cool. Works for me. We'll go ahead and pull up to the intersection here. Let me pull forward a bit so I can kind of get a better line of sight to the right here. I'm actually going to third person, it'll probably be easier. We're gonna go ahead and go for it right now. Well, this guy's gonna let me go. Thanks, man. I thought this guy was gonna turn. I was like, oh, I'm just gonna go ahead and go right after him, but no, he let me go. Alright, well, we're pulling into the way station to get weighed. And we actually are pretty low on fuel. I think we have enough to get to our destination. We are 68,222 pounds gross weight. We must have a lot of clothes that we're towing today. There is the Popo waiting for trucks to be violating DOT law so they can get him a ticket. And we are gonna go ahead and flip right around. Ooh, the lights came on, that was cool. We're gonna flip right back around and we are going to get back on the highway here. There's another truck that looks just like mine. I wonder if that's the same one. Looks like it's at the rest stop across the street. And I cannot see the road. I'm gonna go ahead and pull out, even though I probably should wait. Do a third person pull out here. Seems that these articulated trailers are a little easier to drive with. And turn with, I should say. Yeah, we got cruise 55 and our speed. I wish the other dash displays showed both cruise and speed. That'd be pretty useful. Most of them either show just speed or just cruise. And that's about it. This one shows both. But then again, other dashes lack the displays this one shows. Like this one shows just the time and the gear you're in. Shows your trip economy, your trip distance. which I'm assuming would be, oh no, I was about to say trip distance would be fuel, but no. Oil temp, water temp, we got fuel and distance. We should have, yeah, we should have enough gas to get this done. We have 65 miles and 195 miles to go till empty, so we're gonna go ahead and finish this job up. And our cruise is a little too low. I'm gonna go and bump it up to 65. I had it set to 55 from way back when the speed limit dropped to 55 that one random time. We got another nice straightaway here. We can go ahead and get another full-length look at the truck here. It's beautiful Kenworth W900. If you guys are watching this and you want to give me some suggestions for what trucks to drive in Truckers MP, go ahead and let me know in the comment section below. I'm honestly planning on either running a Kenworth T680 or a Peterbilt 579. Those are the two trucks that I like the most, but if you guys have other suggestions for stock game vehicles, let me know. Honestly, wouldn't mind driving an older style truck like this. I need to get my hands on a Peterbilt, an older style Peterbilt, like a 389. I need to drive that, see how I like that, because I don't think I've ever driven a 389. Even with quick jobs, I think I've always just been driving the W900s. We are going to be getting close, 27 miles to delivery. It is 9:12 p.m. game time. The sun has set, and it is getting dark. Darker, I guess you could say. Our speed limit is still 70. It's probably going to drop to 65 as we get closer to Roswell. Which we are coming up on now, I believe, as we are kind of getting to more roads and stuff. We have a junction coming up, junction 70. And Roswell is dead ahead somewhere. As a matter of fact, our destination is up on the left, however, we do have to exit the highway. Actually, we don't have to exit the highway. This becomes Roswell. I'm gonna go ahead and start engine braking and service braking at the same time. I just turned my my windshield wipers on as I was trying to go turn my blinker off. Yeah, the highway just becomes, I guess, the main road here. So go ahead and slow myself down. We'll go ahead and get in the left lane here. That is a nice station wagon. My grandfather used to own one of those, and I remember that thing. That was a big freaking car. There's another one that just passed us. That thing sat like 9 people comfortably, and it had a seat in the trunk to fit 3. So, I mean, you could technically sit like 12 people in that thing. But it was old, it was rusty. Nice day cab version of this truck. Should be getting our green light here. There it is. We'll do a third person turn. And we'll go back to first person. Looks like we have to go left to our delivery point, which I hope is not going to be too difficult. Delivery only. Which is probably just going to be right here on the right alongside the building. Yep, not a very difficult delivery at all. We might have to do a little bit of fancy maneuvering to position ourselves just right. looks like we're gonna be able to perfectly deliver this thing. There we go. We're gonna go ahead and hit our e-brake, shift down to neutral, and we're gonna go ahead and detach the trailer and finish the job. Alright, nice, excellent delivery from Albuquerque to Roswell. We consumed 40.5 gallons and we made $5,598. And we leveled up to level 2. We are still a newbie. Anyway guys, hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. Consider subscribing to my channel. As I said earlier on in my video, a lot of my stuff that I put out from now on is going to be shorter, and that's just because I'm so close to graduation and I need to put more time into school. So anyway, again, thanks for watching, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Take care.